Hello and welcome back to Enlightened Joy. This is your weekly Meditation Mandala and Inspiration Card reading with your bonus fairy card for the week of the 18th to the 24th of February 2019. Card 1, Giving, Generosity and Tithing, with your inspiration card being Confidence. This card does come up fairly regularly, and that's because it's important to remind ourselves to pay ourselves first before you pay your bills, before anything else happens. Make sure that you direct at least 10% of your income into a savings account so that you've got something for a rainy day, but also it makes you feel like you're getting some of your money. It's not all just going out on bills, and you'd be surprised that you manage to keep the funds. It'll take a couple of months perhaps, but you'll get used to paying yourself first and you'll keep those funds, and it'll give you a sense of confidence and you'll feel stronger about your ability to save and look after yourself because you've been able to get those funds in the bank without too much trouble. But also it reminds you that you've got funds there if you really want to give or be generous to somebody else. Perhaps there is somebody within your circle of friends or family that might need a loan and you just happen to have some money saved up for them. Or you might need to give it out. And unfortunately, this can be giving it out because you might need to get your car serviced and it's not covered under the insurance for some reason and you have to pay out, or there's a high excess. But that's okay because you need your car. And it's not just a rainy day fund. It's putting your money aside so that you know that you've got that little bit there. You don't feel like money's coming in and it's all going out on bills every time you get paid. That's no way to live. You need to feel like you're getting ahead at least some way. And they say that that's how a lot of wealthy people got their start. They always paid themselves first. So consider that. Okay. Card 2, Willingness, Adaptability, Flexibility, and your inspiration card is Create. Well, as we know, your willingness and adaptability, and of course your flexibility, allow you to be, what do they say? They say bend like the reed. So you can go with the flow and run into opportunities as they arise. By being flexible and adaptable, you are actually going with the flow. Opportunities are more likely to flow towards you, and your openness and your willingness will allow you to create opportunities as they come to you. Now, this doesn't happen with just hoping. You need to get out there. You need to be looking for opportunities. Be out there looking for ways that you can make a change, make things better in your world. Depends on what you're looking to do. If it's from a business perspective or a career perspective, you might need to go out and start to look for another position, or maybe look for a business opportunity. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Who knows? Just have a look at what you can do there. Do you need to get creative? Are you writing a book? There might be a way that you can get it published without having to outlay too much cost. So you might be able to put it on Amazon. Think about how you can be flexible and be creative with your concepts, your ideas, and allow yourself to adapt to new technology and new ways of thinking about how to do things that could benefit you going forward. Card 3, Enthusiasm, Passion, and your inspiration card is Sensual. Well, being enthusiastic and passionate will certainly help you when you're looking for those new opportunities that we talked about in the last one. And also your passion for giving and being generous to those around you. Tithing your income. Be passionate about looking after you. Now, the sensual side of things obviously is not directly related to the financial side, although you may have a business that looks after perhaps lingerie or a dating app. It could be anything like that. Also look at your love life and relationships around you. I'd suggest it's more a romantic side of things. You had Valentine's Day last week. Were you lucky in love? Did somebody want you to be their Valentine? If they did, perhaps things might step up to the next level. If they didn't, that's all right. Maybe you'll run into someone this week who's just not that into the Valentine's thing, but they're really keen on you at the moment and looking forward. You might just choose a day this week that will be the day that you decide to ask someone out because you think they're hot and you just think maybe there could be something there. So, good luck. If they're free, just go for it. Okay, your bonus fairy card, Debt Paid Off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. So this is going to signify a shift in your financial situation. It could be to do with the fact that you're tithing your income, so you're putting away that 10%, as we saw in card 1, your willingness and adaptability and your flexibility to get things done, to do what you need to do to pay that debt off, because you've made a decision to be free from your financial debts and perhaps other types of debt. Putting your foot down so you can improve your financial situation. It's important that you make the decision, because nothing changes unless you decide on things. So if you decide you're going to do something, if your credit card bills are through the roof, stop using them. It's hard. It is really hard. But make the decision. And then all of a sudden, if you're just using cash for everything, you'll pay them down in no time. Just make extra payments on top of them. It might be time to do that budget too. Sit down, write out a budget. You can get apps for that these days too, just to do a budget for yourself and try to stick to it. Initially, it's a bit awkward. It's a bit tricky. But if you just, we're always told, stick to a budget. Oh my God, I don't want to do a budget. But do it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else but you. And because you're now putting funds away for you so that you've got a little nest egg there, your tithing part of your income, why not get the rest of the finances in control? You might find that there's so much that's going out on maybe just going to a coffee shop on the way to work. Okay, well, it could take me 5 years to pay this off at the rate I'm going. What if I put an extra $100 on a month? You never know. You might be able to pay it off within a year or just over a year. And that could spur you on to pay it down a little bit faster. And anytime you get extra income, put a little bit more on there. But this card also comes about and gives you opportunities to reduce your debt and potentially increase your income. There could be a job offer. You might find that you're offered a pay rise on a lottery ticket and you might win something, but there'll be opportunities to reduce your debt. But don't forget, you must pay yourself first. Oh, something's coming through now. There could be a windfall. Big or small, it's not clear, but it could be just what you need, just that little bit to spur you on and help you pay down your debt and help motivate you to really pay it down. So what do they say in Italy? Buona fortuna. Good luck. Enjoy. Wow, what an amazing set of cards. I hope you got a lot out of it this week. I think more than one or two apply to me this week as well. So let me know how many cards apply to you in the comments below. If you found something resonated with you this week, subscribe and we'll see you again next week. Have a great week.